How are you, chat family, doing? How are you, gems, doing? I really appreciate every single one of you. I am Life with Marlene. I am your Florida vlogger for beach videos, Florida events, all of those things. Let me make sure my volume is up. Okay, now my volume is up. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Life with Marlene, your channel for all things Florida. I am your Florida vlogger for, all of those things, beach videos, all that stuff. So today I want to do a little bit of, a chit chat plus a little fun and all of those things. I want to talk about like, what's your favorite? Hey Nolan's girl, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining me again. I want to talk a little bit about our favorite food. The food is something that no matter what, from all generations, food brings people together. Food brings people joy. Food makes people feel good. It's good for all of us. So let's get into that. And I'm going to put a poll out here. Give me a second. I'm putting the poll out here. So there goes the poll. Please take the poll, everybody. Okay, Nolan's girl says hers is fried chicken. That's your favorite, fried chicken? Okay, we're going to get back to that. First, let's start off by talking about breakfast stuff. I put in the poll. I want to see what you guys think. But let's start off with some breakfast stuff. So first, when it comes to what's your favorite breakfast fruits? I know a lot of people like bananas or cantaloupe, things like that. But I don't know. One thing about a fun fact about Marlene, I cannot eat any form of melon. And it's not that I don't like how it tastes, but it always makes my stomach feel cramped up. So I can't have any form of melon, even though I do like melon. But my favorite breakfast fruit or fruit in general, number one is mango. Number two is pineapple. And number three is mango, pineapple, and peaches. Those are my top three favorite fruit. And I'm trying to get to a space where I'm more healthy. So I'm trying my best to eat more fruits, more vegetables, and we'll talk about that as I get to talking about some other things. So please take the poll, everybody, and please hit the like on coming in. So that's my favorite for breakfast. I like to have cut up pineapple, some mango if it's in season, or I forgot to say strawberries. I do like strawberries, but strawberries is not always in season. One thing I don't like is I don't like to have fruit that is not in season, so it does not taste sweet. But yeah, those are my favorite fruits. It will be pineapple, strawberry, mango, and peaches. Those are my four favorite. But if I had to say my favorite fruit, ooh, this is hard. I don't know. It's between mango and pineapple. I feel like I love mango and pineapple equally. But if I could only choose one, I think I would have to stick with mango. I think I would choose mango over pineapple. All right. So that's my favorite breakfast fruit. Now let's get into like breakfast breads. Are you guys like toast? Do you like toast for breakfast? Or do you like pancakes? Or do you like cereals? Which ones are your favorite? for me, I'm trying to step away from breads and things like that. But if I do have bread, it's going to be pancakes. I know that there's always the debate of pancakes versus waffles. Which one would you all choose if it was pancakes versus waffles? I'm always going to choose pancakes, and if I choose pancakes, it's not going to be the thick, fluffy pancakes. I don't like those. I like very thin, silver dollar, crispy pancakes. So I know it's not good. I like my pancakes fried and very thin and small so I could eat a lot of them. I feel less guilty. I feel less guilty when I can eat like 6 small little mini pancakes than to eat one big one. I don't know if that's a mind tactic. Hey, Kristen, how are you doing? Welcome. I think it's a mind tactic thing, because because I feel like if I eat 6 little small pancakes, it's healthy. I think it's has to do with the mind. I don't think it's so I would definitely prefer to have the little mini. I like the little mini silver dollar pancakes. And then what goes on your pancakes? Because I've heard all kinds of responses working in healthcare and seeing what people eat, working in restaurants. Some people put butter on their pancakes. Some people put butter and syrup. Some people put honey. Some people put jam or jelly. There's no wrong answer. It's just a preference. What do you prefer on your pancakes or your waffles or your toast? What's everybody's favorite thing to have? Mine is always going to be, I love maple syrup. And I don't mean the, what you call it, the syrup the fake syrup that they make. That's like pancake syrup. I don't mean pancake syrup. I mean maple syrup, the real stuff. Um, since I've been starting to get into nutrition and health, I'm learning about what you should be eating and what certain stuff. So, of course, my content is going to start to shift because I'm getting healthier and, all of those things. And learning to eat healthier, it's good for our mind, it's good for our body. But if I'm going to have my cheat meals, I'm always going to choose pancakes with butter and maple syrup. That's my favorite. So nobody's saying anything about if they like toast. So I guess you guys don't like toast or pancakes or waffles. So I'll go on to the next one. So after the breakfast fruit and after the breads, let's start talking about cereal. Do you like cereals? There's I know this is probably maybe a Caribbean thing or a Southern thing, but in our area we eat cream of wheat because we're Caribbean people. Caribbean people eat cream of wheat, and this is going to sound strange, but we eat cream of wheat with condensed milk. That's what we eat. And sometimes if we have it, like some people will make it like a little bit of a dessert and put like some cinnamon, brown sugar. I've seen some people put raisins in it. I don't like it with raisins. I just like my cream of wheat with condensed milk and a little bit of cinnamon. That's my favorite type of hot cereal. I know other people like oatmeal. Some other people like grits. And then there's the debate about grits or oatmeal. Like, do you like it sweet or do you like it salty? Because I've heard people say they want salt in their grits, salt and butter. And other people like it sweet, so they want sugar in there, sugar, and sometimes people put honey in it. It depends on what you like and all of those things. So 10 minutes in, I see I got 14 votes for the poll. Kristen says maple brown sugar and oatmeal. Oh, awesome. That sounds so yummy, Kristen. So yummy. I haven't had oatmeal in a long time. I'm one that I tend to eat more cold things when the when it's hotter weather, but then as it gets colder, then I like to eat. I don't know why, but I like to eat my hot cereal when it's cold outside. Maybe I'm just a different person, but I don't like to eat hot foods when it's hot outside. I like to eat like hot cereals and stuff when the weather is cold. No, that's just me. Oh, you said that's understandable. My family thinks it's weird. Some of my siblings and some of my friends, they eat hot cereal all year, but everybody's different, right? So let's start talking about what you like to have as your beverage when we're talking about breakfast. Are you a person who likes a glass of cold milk? I'm not. One fun fact about Marlene, I don't like dairy milk, like from a cow. I don't like cow's milk. The only milk that I like is rice milk and oat milk. So that's only two milks I like. I don't like dairy cow milk at all. The only time I have dairy is if I have some cheese or if I have some ice cream. That's it. The rest of that stuff I don't mess with. I don't eat any other dairy. I don't eat yogurt or I don't eat any of that stuff. I'm trying to move in the direction to eventually be dairy free. That's what I'm trying. That's my goal. But I don't know if I can give up cheese. I was talking to my dietitian about it, and for me, it really would be better for my health if I would be dairy free, but I don't think I can give up cheese. But I've already given up many, many years ago. I've given up cow's milk, but I don't think I can give up ice cream or cheese. Let's see. Nolan's girl says, I eat cereal and ice cream all year. Yeah. I think I stopped having cereal, that comes in the boxes. I stopped eating cereal probably in the 2000s. That's probably the last time I had cereal. I came off of it when a family member, to support them because they couldn't have it because they were diabetic. To support them, I stopped eating it, and I really haven't missed it since. You use whole milk, 2% milk? Okay, okay, okay. So what do you guys like as your beverage if you're having your breakfast? What is going to be your favorite thing to have? And I know the majority of people are going to say coffee. So that's okay. Majority of people are going to say coffee. And if you like coffee, what do you like in your coffee? Do you like cream? Do you like sugar? Do you like it just plain? Do you like your coffee black? Or are you a tea person? Do you like hot chocolate? Okay. Nolan's girl says orange juice and chocolate milk. Wow, that's one I haven't heard in a long time. Chocolate milk. I don't even think I've seen chocolate milk in years and years and years. And hot chocolate is another thing that I'm just a weird person, I guess. I only drink hot chocolate. I only drink hot beverages when the weather is cold. So now that it's cooling off a little bit, maybe like 2 days ago, I started to have some hot tea. So it's just who I am. I don't know, I feel like if it's hot outside, for me, I don't like to drink something hot and then, I don't know, then I'll feel like I have to turn on the air conditioner. We used to have a milk cow, the best milk. Yeah, if you're getting it straight from a farm, I probably would drink it. But I think because I have my brother, and my brother is lactose intolerant. And another thing to support my brother, I stopped drinking the milk because he couldn't have it. Just be supportive of him. But yes, if you can get milk straight from the cow, the organic milk, yeah, that's the way I would drink it. But I think it's all the stuff that they add to the milk, the pasteurization is what hurts my stomach. That's one of the reasons why me and cow's milk always tears my stomach up. Okay, let's go to did I pass everything? Oh, I skipped right over the meats for all my meat lovers. What's your favorite type of meat for breakfast? If you had to choose and you could only choose one, would you choose sausage? Would you choose bacon? Would you choose steak? Sausage, bacon, steak, or ham? Sausage, bacon, steak, or ham? No, this girl says chicken. I didn't say chicken. Sausage, bacon, ham, or steak? Nolan's girl says steak. Kristen says bacon. If I had to choose, and it's breakfast, if I'm even in the mood to eat it, because you guys know I'm not a big fan of breakfast, but if I had to choose, and if it's bacon, it's going to have to be beef bacon. I don't like pork bacon. I'm just a weird person. So if it's going to be meat, it's going to have to be beef for me. So I would go with steak. When back in the day, when me and my dad used to go out to eat, I used to love to get beef bacon with a half of a steak. He would get a full steak, and then I would get half of his steak, and I would get some beef bacon, and it would be mashed potatoes and gravy. So we would get steak, some beef bacon, and a steak with the butter and everything on it, and some of that, what is that gravy that comes with the breakfast mashed potatoes? Hollandaise sauce. I don't know, like the yellow kind of sauce. Yeah, crispy bacon. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I tried chicken and waffles for the first time 3 years ago. Oh, wow, Nolan's girl, here in the South, that's all we eat, you know. When people say they've never had chicken and waffles, I'm like, wow. I've been having that since I was a little girl. I don't know. I guess you have leftovers probably from the night before, and then you just refry that fried chicken from yesterday. Serve that up with your waffles or your pancakes, and there you go. That's what they did in my family. So, okay. So we talked about the breakfast stuff. Hey, Heather. How are you doing? I like breakfast for dinner. Ooh. Vada loves chicken and waffles or pancakes. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, if I have breakfast for dinner, I'm going to choose definitely pancakes. I think I would do pancakes and beef bacon, and sometimes if I don't have the pancakes, I'm going to choose biscuits and sausage gravy. Yeah. Your first time wasn't a great experience? Oh, why not, Nolan's girl? Did you not go to a good restaurant? Was the food not good? Okay, so who's ready to go on to lunch? Oh, let me close this poll out because we've moved on from breakfast, okay? 65% says yes, they love breakfast. I said, do you like breakfast? 35% says no. I am of the no category. I do not like breakfast, but for my health and for the things that I want to do in my life, I have to force myself to eat breakfast. And, you know, it's a few things, you know, always I recommend you guys do what your doctor tells you to do. Hi, Amelia. How are you doing? Do what your doctor recommends. But for me and my health, I have to wake up and I have to drink some water. And even if I just have some toast and a cup of tea or something, but I have to, because in my family we're prone to become diabetic. So I have to shift past my comfort. It's not my favorite thing to eat breakfast, so I'm usually a person who just like have a piece of toast, or maybe I'll have a piece of meat, and or I'll have maybe a little bit of some cereal, like hot cereal. I'll have cream of wheat maybe if I'm forced to eat my breakfast. But if I have to choose, I will always prefer to have my first meal at about 11 a.m. And it's going to be like a little bit of a medley. It's probably a brunch. How are you doing, Amelia? How's everybody doing? Please hit the like, everybody. Okay, guys, now we're at lunch. Let me put another poll out. Let me put this poll out. I'm almost done, guys. Give me a second. All right. Please take the poll. All right. So now we're into lunch, everybody. Lunch is usually most people's favorite thing. I know if I'm at work or when I was at school, I loved lunch. Lunch is my favorite meal of the day. I'm doing amazing, Amelia. I'm glad that you're doing fine. I appreciate you being here. How was your day? How was everybody's day? Hope everybody had a good one so far. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Wednesday. Lunch was always my favorite when I was growing up. Even till today, lunch is my favorite. So let's start off first by talking about what are your favorite sandwiches to have for lunch? I know there's many, many sandwiches. If you had to choose between grilled cheese or tuna or ham and cheese, I think there are 4 selections. Tuna, ham and cheese, a BLT, and there's one more. I don't know. Did I say ham? Ham, tuna, grilled cheese, and there's one more that I can't think of. Oh, peanut butter and jelly. That's the one just about everybody does. What's your favorite to have, everybody? If you have to choose your favorite sandwich, what is going to be your favorite sandwich? Tuna, peanut butter and jelly, ham and cheese, or grilled cheese? If I had to choose between the 4 of them, I'm not, because I had peanut butter and jelly like my whole life growing up. Even till today, I don't like peanut butter and jelly anymore. I've had way too much peanut butter and jelly. Once in a while, I'll get a craving for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but peanut butter and jelly is never going to be my favorite choice. Kristen says BLT with crispy bacon. Oh, and a sweet tomato. That sounds delicious. That does sound delicious. But you know what I'm going to say. If it's going to be bacon, it has to be beef bacon for me, not pork bacon. It's a big difference in the taste. If you guys have never had it, oh, it's just so much better. People don't know what they're missing out on. Pork bacon and beef bacon is a major difference. When I had beef bacon for the first time, I said I can never go back to pork bacon. I could never go back to pork bacon again. So if I have to choose, I was going to choose between the grilled cheese or the BLT. So I don't know. Amelia says a roast beef sandwich. That sounds good. That was one of my dad's favorite. My dad loved roast beef with a pickle on it, which I think is weird, but that's what my dad used to love. He liked roast beef with a pickle on it and a thick layer of, he would take mayonnaise and mustard and mix it together. And there's some seasoning he used to put in there and make his own sauce for his roast beef sandwich. But that's what my dad loved. But I think I would choose probably the BLT these days over the grilled cheese. But that's my favorite if you're going to choose sandwiches. Now, pizza. Let's talk about pizza. I know there's a lot of pizza fans. I hope you guys are pizza fans. What do you guys say when it comes to your favorite pizza? Do you like thin crust? Do you like hand tossed? Do you like a pan? What's your favorite type of crust? Do you like a thick crust, a thin crust, a crispy crust? For me personally, I like for my pizza to be like that I could eat with a fork and a knife. My favorite pizza is the Chicago style, you know, the really thick pizza that's like huge. And you can only eat one slice and it feels like you ate 3 or 4 slices. Yeah, that's me. That's right up my alley. I love a Chicago style deep dish pizza. And if I can't get a Chicago style pizza, I'm going to choose a pan pizza. That's what I like. And then after that, what kind of crust do you like? Do you like a butter crust? Do you like it with like poppy seeds? Do you like nothing on there? Do you like your crust well done? Yeah, I'm definitely a person that is I'm very attention driven. Like I have to have specific things. I only like thick crust pizza that the crust is well done. I don't like regular crust. That's, to me, it's like dry. When it's nothing on there, at least if you're going to have a regular crust, for me, I feel like it has to be a butter crust. And let's start talking about toppings. What do you like on your pizza? I know this is a wide one where people like all different type of toppings. Um, you guys are never going to believe it, but I am pretty boring when it comes to pizza. I only like a plain cheese. I don't care for all of that stuff. Like some people like pineapple and ham. I think they call that the Hawaiian pizza. Oh, I'm going to get to the desserts, Amelia. Stick around. I'm going to get to desserts. Krista says mushroom. You like mushroom pizza? Okay. Okay. That sounds good. Do you like the white mushrooms? Do you like the portobello mushrooms? I know that there's people who like vegetarian pizzas. There's people who like margarita pizzas. I like a pizza that is, as long as it's lots of cheese on it, I'm very happy. Lots of cheese. I don't really care what kind of cheese on there. It just better be some gooey cheese that has a cheese pull. That's all I care about. But I know some people, they like pepperoni on their pizza. Some people like ham. Some people like a meat lovers. Some people like a veggie. They like a Hawaiian pizza, sausage. It depends. It depends on where you live. If I go back where I came from, you know, in New York, I'm going to choose a thin and crispy cheese pizza. But if I'm going to go over to like Chicago, I'm going to get the ones that has the, what is that sausage? Can't think of it. But it's a specific type of sausage. I can't think of it right now, but I like a sausage Chicago style pizza. I think that's delicious. And when we're talking about pizza, what kind of pizza do you like? Do you like it homemade pizza? Do you like bagel pizzas? Do you like a frozen pizza? Or do you like a specific company? Like, of course, this is not sponsored. Do you like Papa John's? Do you like Pizza Hut? Do you like California Pizza Kitchen? What company do you like your pizza from? Personally, if I'm going to have pizza, my favorite, if I ever get over there, because it's kind of far away, I like to have the brick, the wood oven pizza. I love the wood fire pizza. Oh, that's so good. That's my favorite. Kristen says homemade. Oh yeah, homemade. Nothing beats homemade to me. Amelia says pepperoni. Ooh, that's yummy. Do you like it spicy pepperoni, Amelia? Hi, you're Cristano. You like Papa John's? Nolan's girl says Pizza Hut. Okay. That's a lot of good choices, everybody. A lot of good choices. Okay. Let's move on past pizza. Okay, we did the Supreme Pizza. See, and I liked the pizza back in the day. If it was back in the day, if you're talking about like in the 80s, I would say Pizza Hut. But now, no, not Pizza Hut now. Pizza Hut back in the day, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and even back in the day, Little Caesars. But right now, homemade or a bagel pizza. No olives ever. No, I don't like olives. I told you. Oh, I'm plain. I'm very easy to please. Very, very easy to please when it comes to pizza. You get me a plain cheese pizza and I'm happy. I don't know. I just don't like toppings on my pizza. I I was like, it messes it up to me. I just like a plain cheese pizza. Okay. What is it? I don't know what you're saying, Cristano. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So now we're moving on past pizza. So let's talk about soup. Let's talk about our favorite soup. What do you like as your favorite soup? Are you a chicken noodle person? Do you like minestrone soup? Do you like beef and broccoli? What's my favorite pizza toppings? It depends on what type of pizza it is, Amelia. If it's going to be Chicago style with a really thick crust, I'm going to say sausage. But if it's a thin pizza, I'm going to say cheese. If it's a hand toss, like if it's a homemade pizza, then I probably would want like olive oil and all different types of cheeses on there, and lots of extra tomato sauce, and probably some beef bacon. That would be my favorite. Oh, soda? Yeah, I've given up soda. I used to be the soda person. I'm moving a different, healthier lifestyle now, but I did used to love soda with pizza back in the day. Now, if I have pizza, it's pizza and wine, or pizza and a seltzer or something like that. So Nolan's girl says chicken noodle soup. What do I do for a living? You must not have watched my videos, Cristano. I have various types of jobs that I do for a living. So let's get into talking about soup. What's your favorite soup? What's your favorite soup, guys? I prefer tomato basil soup. That's my favorite. Tomato basil or broccoli and cheddar. Those are my two favorites. What do you guys like? Do you guys like what's it, tomato? When I was younger, I absolutely hated tomato soup. I hated it. I felt like I was being tortured. But now that I'm older and I've learned to make it homemade and add basil and oil and different things to it, now I really like tomato soup, especially if you have some crusty bread, especially in the winter. Yeah, I love that. Brown Windsor soup. Oh, I've never had that before, Amelia. What is in that soup? I've never had that. When I went to where is it called? When I was in London, I had a soup that I've never had before with my uncle. And I have no idea what that soup was, but I know that it was very good. But if I'm going to talk about my favorite soup of all time, you know that I'm Caribbean. So just the regular Caribbean soup which my mom used to make homemade, and she would put pumpkin, what, you guys don't call it pumpkin. I'm trying to think in the Caribbean way. We call it pumpkin. You guys call it something else, but we put pumpkin in there, dumplings, some chicken pieces, of course, probably some garlic, some ramen noodles broken up. I'm Jamaican. That's my nationality. What else? What else? What else? What else? I think that's about it. Pumpkin, some chicken. Oh yeah, they put like some chicken bouillon in there and some other seasonings, probably some onions and all that stuff. It's just a really good soup. It's my favorite to make. When I make it for the winter, I'll probably make a video to show you, you know, well, people will call it probably chicken and dumpling soup, but it's a little different than the regular chicken noodle soup, because in the United States, when you guys make chicken noodle soup, you put the little spiral noodles in there. We don't do that. We usually use like you know how you use the ramen noodles? We just take that, not with the seasoning. We just use the noodle and we put it in there when the soup is almost finished cooking. And with all the chicken and sometimes we'll save some, like a ham bone in the freezer, and put that in there so you can get like the ham flavor to it. But yeah, every time I see that soup, I miss my mom. My whole life, that's what we had. All winter long, you have the chicken dumpling soup. So that's my favorite soup. Now, let's move on to, okay, we have the dinner. Well, I have to switch my soda. I can't do the soda. It's really bad for my weight and for diabetes and all of those things. That's why everybody is different, Cristano. Everybody is different. What one person can do, another person can't do. For me, when I stopped drinking sodas, my health improved. So, to each his or her own, right? Amelia says, caffeine. I don't know what that is. Gargani Madeira wine. Oh, okay. Awesome, Amelia. I've never heard of any of those things. I would like to see pictures of those. So, now we're on to dinner. Let's end this poll. Okay. 5 of you says you like lunch. I will agree with you all. I do like lunch as well. Okay, so now let's start talking about dinner. Who loves dinner? Have I ever had Asian food? Of course I have. Many, many times. But I don't like all Asian food. I'm not a fan really of the Chinese. I more prefer Vietnamese and Japanese food. Or Thai food. Thai food is my favorite. Thai food, if I'm going to have to choose Asian food, I would prefer Thai food. Okay, so let's start talking about dinner. Okay, what's your favorite things to have for dinner? First, let's start off by talking about what's your favorite type of meat. Do you like seafood? Do you like beef? Do you like pork? Or do you like fried food? If you could talk to me about 2 or 3 years ago, I was going to say definitely. It was always fried chicken. Yeah, I do like Asian food. I like Asian food, but it's not my culture food. It's something like once in a while I'll have it. Like if I go out with friends or something and we meet up, I'll go and have Asian food. But at home, you usually eat according to your culture. So If I'm at home, most of the time it's usually just Caribbean food, Jamaican food mainly. That's usually what I have the majority of the time. And if I don't have Jamaican food, it's usually Southern food. That's usually my diet most of the time. And once in a while, I have a craving for Mexican food because most of my friends are Latina. So that's that. Let's see. Dinner food. Let me put out another poll. Let me put out this last poll. Let's see. Let me put this poll out. Okay. A lot of people will say something different. I'm not American. I'm not American, so you're wrong about that. I said that already. If you were listening, I'm Jamaican. So let's start talking about dinner, okay? What is your favorite things to have? So let me know. My favorite things for dinner, if I'm going to choose a meat, I'm going to probably say most of the time I would prefer to have like vegetables and some fish. If you were talking to me about 3 years ago, yeah, I was going to say fried chicken. I was going to say fried chicken, greens, all of that stuff, like more Southern food, savory food. But now that I'm on a health kick. Now I mainly have I'm back to eating my culture food again, and more curries, more, yeah, Amelia, that's what I grew up on. Curry goats, curry chicken, jerk pork, things like that. But I really don't deal with pork that often, but I will have it because I think it's delicious. So those are usually my favorite. I'll have curried something, curried chicken, curried goats, curried beef, curried anything. Just about every meat we'll eat it curried with, most of the time with rice, or that's just a staple thing, or we'll have it with beans. That's usually the average for me. So next up, I want to talk about what is my favorite sides. Usually we'll have like curried chicken, curried something with rice or something like that. Okay. Okay. Amelia, are you Jamaican? Because that's usually the norms of what we have in Jamaica. I don't really care for the ackee and saltfish. Sorry to all my Jamaicans, but I don't care for ackee and saltfish. It's not my favorite. Yep. So most of the time I usually just have like some curried meat, like a stew. We usually keep stew in the fridge or in the freezer, just warm it up. Have a little rice, sometimes have it with salad or have it with beans. Amelia says no. Okay. So that's my favorite. If you're going to talk about favorite side dishes, what's your favorite side dishes for dinner? For me, if I'm going to be honest, oh, you visited Jamaica. Okay. So my favorite side dishes, I love candied yams. That's my favorite, favorite bad habit to eat because I know it's loaded with sugar, but I love candied yams. I love it. I feel like it's so good. But I'm definitely a rice person. I like rice to go with any meat. And Once in a while. Yes, Nolan's girl, macaroni and cheese, but not all macaroni and cheeses are created equal. I don't like the average, how the average person just cooks macaroni and cheese with like the powdered stuff. That's not how we have macaroni and cheese in my family and with my friends. We like ours creamy and we like it baked, cheese on the top, not the ones where people just take and put a little powder and a little milk. Mm-mm. No, my macaroni and cheese has to be put in the oven, or I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it if it's not put in the oven. Oh, cauliflower cheese. Okay, I never had that before. Oh, with velveted cheese. Oh, that sounds good, Nolan's girl. So now let's start talking about, we've talked about the meat. So let me see. How many of you like seafood? Do you like salmon, crab legs? Let's see, what else? Oh, of course, all the fish. Some people like oysters and all those things. I don't eat any of those things. I was never introduced to those things and eating those things growing up. When I got to be an adult, I started to eat salmon, but the only thing we ate growing up was fish and shrimp. That was it. And then when I got to be older, I started to eat salmon and lobster. Those are the only really seafood that I eat. But everybody likes different things. So now let's get into start talking about some desserts. Desserts just brighten up my day. I love dessert. I'm a person that I know that's my very bad habit. I would skip whatever. I would skip eating the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner just so that I could have dessert. I love everything about dessert. I love cake. I love pie. I love ice cream. I love it all. It's my bad habit, but I definitely love dessert. During certain seasons, I really love a homemade, nothing to me is like a homemade apple pie or like a homemade cheesecake. Those are my two favorite. And if you're going to talk about cake, my mom used to make a cake that I think it's maybe a Caribbean thing. We have a thing called black cake, and it's made with rum and raisins and different spices to put in there, but it's really good. It's usually made during probably Easter time or during the holidays, but black cake, that's my favorite. Ooh, apple crumble. Do you like yours with ice cream or you like it just plain? If I have apple pie, I don't know, I have a thing, like if I have apple pie, I feel like I have to have ice cream. I love apple pie with ice cream. I feel like it's so very good with ice cream. But in talking about dessert, I have to talk about my favorite, sweet potato pie. I know that there's a debate like people have during the holiday time, like people will say pumpkin pie over sweet potato pie. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a fan at all of pumpkin pie. I don't know. I feel it tastes strange to me. I don't know. I don't like pumpkin pie. I only like sweet potato pie. You like pecan pie? And you know what? I never grew up having it. I don't think I have ever eaten pecan pie. Never had it before. When I was younger, back in the day, this is not now, back in the day, we used to make our own ice cream, coconut ice cream. It's so good. Yeah. Yeah, I never had pecan pie. Never had it. Like if certain people in your family don't like it, my parents didn't like it. So all my mom used to buy was like apple pie, or she would make a cake or something, but my family We're never into any sorts of, what you call it, any of the nuts. No peanuts, no um, peanuts, macadamia, all of those things. My family was never a fan of nuts, and either am I. I don't like them. I had ice cream from scratch before. Oh, yeah. My dad used to make coconut ice cream, and it was so much coconut ice cream that we ate coconut ice cream until, like, until our stomach hurt because it was so much. I've never had eggnog from scratch. We've only ever bought ours in the store, and it was only during the holiday time we would get eggnog because, of course, it was on sale. You know how back in the day it used to be like really cheap, not like now where eggnog is like $4 or $5 for a small little container. Back in the day, it was much cheaper, but those are some of my favorite things. So, what is your favorite season for eating? I know the majority of the people, their favorite season is during like the Christmas season. Some people, it's Easter time. For me, I love when it's the new year. I don't know. I just love it because it's cold. It's very refreshing, and you can have like a nice a meal. You could be outside. There's fireworks. It's just like hope for the new year and all of those things. What's my favorite Jamaican food? Curry chicken, Amelia. Curry chicken. You like the snow? Because I was born in New York and I've been around the snow, and now that I've gotten away from it, now that I'm living in Florida, I don't know. Like when you have to shovel that snow and be in the snow, I don't like the snow. Now I love warmer temperatures, especially as I've gotten older. I prefer warmer temperatures. But it's whatever makes every single person happy. Everybody likes different things. Yeah. And no, I'm not from London. Jamaican, Amelia. You don't like the heat? Oh, I love the heat. I would rather be in the I not don't get it twisted. I don't like to melt. I don't like when it's melting hot. But one thing I don't like to shiver. I don't like to be cold. I hate that. Any day I would rather go to the beach every day than than to than to be cold, or yeah. I would rather be sitting on a beach, drinking a cold beverage than to be inside looking at the snow. I don't know. I'm just different. Everybody likes different things, but it's all about what makes you happy and what are the things that you like. At the end of the day, I think that's what it's all about. Making sure you are doing some things that makes you happy. So I hope you get to spend some time with your loved ones. Right now, we're almost in September. I can't believe it. And before we know it, this year will be over and we are going to be in 2025. So I hope you guys got to do something fun at some point during the summer. I hope you got to do something fun like, go to a park, go to a beach, a picnic. Remember that sound different? Yeah, I'm different. Oh, you're from London? Oh, awesome, Amelia. That's cool. There was a place when I went to London back in 2017. It was a place called Toby. What was it called? Toby Carveries, Carvers or Carvery. I don't know, one of them. And I really enjoyed it. And they had you could get some really nice slices of turkey, and then you got all the sides, all you can eat, and it was a really good time. I enjoy that place. Every time I go back to London, I always want to go to Toby Carvery. I wonder if it's still open or it closed down, because I know a lot of places have closed down since the pandemic. So yeah, all those things. I hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. Um, I wanted to stay on for at least an hour. I hope you guys had a good week so far. Hope you had some fun. I hope you guys got a chance to reminisce and think about some of your favorite foods. And for me, my favorite is definitely lunch. I definitely love my lunch, even though dinner is cool and everything, but I prefer. Let's see. Uh, let's see the poll. The poll says, do you like dinner best? 67% of you said yes. 33% of you said no. So I guess a lot of people like either breakfast or lunch. So thank you so much for taking the poll, everybody. Hi, 755 Media. How are you doing? Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for your support. So I'm trying to think if I missed anything about what's your favorite when it comes to foods. Amelia says, I love lunch. You love eating anytime? Okay, Nolan's girl. For me, I'm definitely going to choose, because I'm probably going to sound crazy, but I would rather sleep than eat breakfast. If I had to choose, get up and have breakfast or get to sleep in another hour, I'm always going to choose leave me alone and let me sleep, and I'll get something to eat at lunchtime. That's what I'm always going to choose. I always prefer to sleep. I love my sleep. And for me, as I'm getting older, I would rather sleep. I would always rather sleep. So I enjoyed hanging out with everybody. Oh, I don't think we got into talking about our favorite drinks. So let's talk about drinks before we go. Thank you, Amelia. Let's talk about our favorite drinks. First, let's talk about what's your favorite alcoholic beverages. If you guys are into alcoholic beverages. Soda, Nolan's girl, what's your favorite type of soda? I know when I was a little girl, I could never get enough of Welch's grape soda or any grape soda. If it was a grape soda, I was going to drink it. So whether it was Fanta, it was Welch's, but as long as it was a grape soda, I was going to be happy and drink it. So grape soda was my favorite when I was a little girl. But now, if I had to choose, I think now I'm more on, I love pineapple soda. So that's what I would choose, pineapple soda. Nala girl says, I'm not no morning person. Yeah, me either. Well, I can't say I'm not a morning person. I like to be up in the mornings. It depends on the vibe. If I'm on vacation, I do like the mornings, because on vacation, I like to make sure I go somewhere and see the scenery. I always want to see the sunrise and wherever I am. So, oh, Schweppes. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, pineapple and strawberry soda. Yeah, that's so good. And I don't know why, but it seems like it's very rare. It's very hard to find pineapple soda. I don't know. Maybe it's not a favorite of most people. I don't know. So when we talk about juices, what's your favorite type of juices, guys? Do you guys like juice? Some people don't, but I like, Crown Royal. Now we're talking 755 Media. If I'm going to pick my favorite alcoholic beverage, it's going to be Disorno. I love Disorno. That's my favorite. You don't drink soda pop? Okay. If I'm gonna choose, I'm gonna choose Disorno, or I'm gonna choose probably Ciroc. Probably Ciroc. I'm funny? What did I say? Amelia says orange juice. Oh, what kind of orange juice? Oh, you choosing vodka? Okay. You're more like my dad, my brothers. They love vodka. I've never got into vodka. I don't know. I like brown I like brown liquor. I don't really like the clear liquor. Like, I don't like vodka. I don't like tequila. I like dark drinks. I like dark, so like, what is it called? Brandy, um, things like that. Brandy, rum. Yeah, I never liked tequila. I don't know. I've never liked it. Hey, Tamika, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, you drink natural juices? No sugar added. You know, my favorite is when yes, cognacs. You don't drink nothing but water? Okay, Tamika. I wish I could be like you, Tamika. I want to be like you when I grow up. Because I struggle to drink water. I really do. I struggle. I force myself to. That's why I always have. This is gonna sound crazy, but I keep my containers because I feel like I'm having a treat when I put my water into the containers from my fast food. I don't know. I think it's a mental thing, it's a mind thing. It's nothing but water in here. But I feel like because I put my water in this cup, it's going to taste better. Yeah. You like vitamin water? I don't think I've ever had vitamin water. I've only ever done is just plain water, and that's it. I don't never had vitamin water. I just like my problem is I'm addicted to juice. Mainly I'm addicted to pineapple juice. Pineapple juice is a very bad addiction. You guys know I love pineapple, just about everything. I like to eat pineapples. I like to drink the juice. I like the pineapple soda. Yeah, I like sparkling water. Sparkling water is good, but you know, everybody likes a little bit of sweetness, but that sweetness will mess you up. So you got to take care of yourself, right? Everybody got to take care of themselves. So there's that part too, you know. Well, I think one that I probably should do, I think I'm going to do that as the next live stream. Maybe sometime this weekend I'll do it, but maybe we'll talk about like the things that you used to do back in the day, maybe when you were younger that you can't do now. I think that would be funny. I have a few things that I can write down, probably like 20 things that you used to do back in the day that you can't do now. I think that would be funny. That would be a funny stream to do for the next one. um, Sparkling water, yes. You love orange juice? Okay. I like apple, orange, cran grape. Okay. Sounds good. I'm glad you guys have some things that you like. I think it's important that everybody, you know, you find things that you like. You find your favorite food and drink that makes you happy. But I'm on a healthier kick. I'm trying to treat myself better. I'm trying to treat my body as a temple and take care of my body, because when I eat better, I think better and I sleep better. So that's one of the reasons why I'm trying my best to drink more water. I'm trying my best to stay away from soda, but it's hard. Yeah, I have a blender. I have a blender. And I'm trying to stay away from fried, but it's hard because that's what I usually want all the time. If I want chicken, I want fried chicken. Even, you know how like sometimes you'll have roasted chicken, you'll have baked chicken, you'll have all different types of chicken, but sometimes I just want, oh, I do that too. I make fruit smoothies, but you know, fruit is expensive these days. A small little bag of fruit is almost $6. So, you know, sometimes I want to do better, but food is expensive. But, you know, you got to take care of yourself. So I get what you're saying. I put a long time ago, I used to eat lots and lots of smoothies, drink lots of smoothies, I should say. I would have the strawberry banana ones, but you have to be careful because you have to worry about your sugar intake, because while it's healthier for you, it can put the pounds on you because of the sugar intake. So I'm not saying for everybody, but for me, because I'm more prone to diabetes, I have to pay more attention to my sugar intake. I'm trying my best not to become a diabetic because it runs in my family. Blueberry, strawberry, and bananas. Oh, that sounds so good, Amelia. Yeah, it's true. 755 Media. How are you? How's your family? Hope everybody's doing amazing. I want to say thank you all. Thank you to everybody for your support. Thanks for everybody. I know I've said it once or twice before, but thank you to everybody for my 1K. I think right now I'm at 1,400 subscribers. Last time I checked. So I thank you for that. The next goal over here is to get those last 275 watch time hours so this channel can get the ads on it. I already have partial monetization, and I'm trying to go for the full monetization. So it will come soon. And when I have the full monetization, then I'm going to kick it up a gear, and I'm thinking about probably sharing some recipes and some stuff like that. Yeah, so you miss me. So I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. I truly appreciate everybody for your support. Thank you for supporting me and supporting this channel. 755 Media says, I'm diabetic, so I may get some lemons, agave, ice, and make a frozen drink. Oh, that sounds really good. I've never done the, what you call it? I've never made mine a frozen thing. Like, I've made, like, my own juices with, like, lemon and probably, like, what's the one? Not agave that I've used. It's another sugar, not a substitute, but another natural monk fruit. I've used that to make my lemonade a little bit sweeter instead of the cane sugar. So yeah, trying to do a little bit better. Yeah, they can be daiquiris, and then you can throw a little bit of some vodka in there, Nolan's girl, and turn up. So I want to say thank you everybody for your support on this stream, supporting me, supporting this channel. I definitely appreciate your support. I'm trying to see what day I want to do a live stream, and I see that a lot of people go live on Friday, so I don't think I want to do Friday. So maybe I may do a stream over here on Sunday. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, but maybe Sunday. We'll see how it goes, everybody. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thanks for all your feedback. Now I know a little bit about you guys. Now you know a little bit more about me, and we'll continue on this ride. I am Marlene of Life with Marlene. I am your Florida vlogger. I take you to the beaches. I take you to the restaurants. I do food reviews. I do all of those things. Yeah, and if you guys didn't see, I went to the beach today. It was just a short clip. I think that live stream was like 12 minutes. Check it out if you missed it. And I am going to have the actual vlog. I've already edited it and uploaded it, and it's going to come out. The beach vlog will be on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, you sure can. I have StreamYards, but I get way more views when I use my when I go straight from YouTube, and because I'm trying to get the watch time and the views and stuff, until I get my full monetization, I'm gonna stick with the YouTube app. But thanks so much for that advice, Nolan's girl. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to all of my mods. Shout out to all my channel members. You know, I got to shout them out. Miss Nexie, Sirius, a Virgo from Georgia. Leticia's Third Eye Point of View. Boss Life Online. And Von D Gaming. Shout out to all of them. Make sure you check out all of their channels. Oh, and I am Tracy Lee. Those are all my members. Thank you guys so much. Everybody have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys back on Sunday. Bye.